Hello, this is Caesar again with More Options Coaching, and today I have what I name an empowering idea. An empowering idea which actually came to mind a few days ago. I was discussing with a group of friends about this, that and the other, and the conversation slid towards talking about the corporate world. You know the subject very well, and somebody mentioned how his life was changed by working at one of those corporations. And he was mentioning, I was this kind of guy, behaving this way, thinking these kind of thoughts, having these kind of dreams and so forth. And I found, he said, that year after year, I transformed more and more into the type of person that they wanted me to be, they being the corporate world, and I hope you see the quotes here. And yes, other people in the group started to relate to his story, and a small community started to emerge, people who sympathized with these ideas. And at one moment in time, I said, stop, wait. This is actually a great thing. And they were looking back at me as I was just, dropped from a tree or something. But I said, what if you're looking at this entire story the other way around? Because you said that at the beginning you were this person, behaving this way, thinking this way, having these kind of dreams and perspectives, right? Right, he said. And then you discovered that year after year you transformed, and now you show up in the world as a different person. You think differently. You behave differently, your normality is different. Is that correct? Yes, he said. So I said, that means that your reality is plastic, that your reality can be shaped. Think of that. So whatever you think you are now, you can shape it into something else. Because if they could do it to you, again, please see the quotes, that means that the process can be done. Because I asked him, when you went to work, did they beat you up? Or did they inject you with some secret chemical substance or anything like this? Well, no, he said. Obviously, I was a little bit making fun, but he agreed that actually I was making a point. And I said, what if the process was like this? What if? I don't know, but what if? What if that corporate world, what if they created an image of their perfect employee, which would bring most of the profits to them, because that's why they are in the business, to make profits. I mean, otherwise, why would they be there? So what if they created an image of the perfect employee for them? And then they stepped back and looked and deducted what this employee would behave like. What would this employee, this perfect employee, think or talk about on a regular basis? What would his beliefs be? And then they created procedures in order to induce those behaviors, those beliefs into their employees in order for them to create the perfect employee. What if that happened? And he agreed that that's actually more probable than the chemical injections. So I said, what if you take what's useful out of this process? Because obviously it's a model that works. It's a model which produces results, since you mentioned that you notice your reality is different. So the model works. So what if you take this model but change the ingredients? What if you put there inside, first of all, the image, the perfect image of yourself that you want to create? What's the you? What's the perfect you that you want to become? And think of that. Put some time, put some effort, as they did in building their image, in the image of the perfect employee for their company. So what if you spend a little bit of time thinking about the perfect you that you want to become? And then, as you have that clear image, why don't you just step back and consider, what would this perfect you need to believe? What would need to be true for this person, the perfect you, in such a way this perfect you type of personality to be just the natural emergence. How would this perfect you behave? How would this perfect you move? What would he talk about? How would he talk about things? What kind of attitudes would he have? Think of that for a moment. And then do it. And then do those things. Do those behaviors. Talk the way that perfect you would talk. Somebody said fake it till you make it. I don't really like the expression, but kind of fits somehow. So just as the corporate world was doing it to you, again, see the quotes, just do it to yourself. Do it to yourself. But now you have the perfect you, the creation of the perfect you as the final result. So why would you complain? Instead, be thankful that they showed you a working model. Those corporates, they showed you a model that works. So do the same. Do exactly what they do, but just change the ingredients. Instead of going towards the perfect employee, whatever that is, go towards the perfect you that you want to become. And I believe that's beautiful, because that's a real proof that reality can be shaped. So really, you should have no excuse in saying, oh, it's nothing that I can do. Because if they can do it to you, you can do it to yourself as well. Think of that for a moment. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.